So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Tracy McGrady. Also Carter out there. Wembanyama's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Eaton in at the 4 slot.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And he's good on the second. On offense, here are the Spurs. McGrady outside. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the layup.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Here's Jordan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Carter outside. Pass to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. Launches it. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Jordan the pass to Mobley. Leonard with no one around. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here is Carter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. From 10 feet out, Leonard no luck. And here are the Spurs. Pass to Carter. Back to McGrady. Pulls it up. And the Spurs scoring again.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Artest the pass to Howard. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Poke loose. Carter against Artest. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Now here is Carter. He's guarded closely. Gobert, no good. The 76ers trail. Artest dishes to Jordan. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. McGrady outside. Now the 76ers on the break. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
McGrady outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Evan Mobley is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Howard. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Artest in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Outside Artest. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Artest has got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. Now here is Carter. McGrady outside. The offensive rebound. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama or he will eat you up down low.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now, here is McGrady. This one for 3. Mobley with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Jordan with it. McGrady covering. And that one, good.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
1:44 left to play here in the half. Jordan drills the 3.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. .132 left in the first half. Here's McGrady. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. McGrady's got 8.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Leonard. San Antonio with the rebound. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Carter for 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
Here's Artest. Mobley outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Carter looking around. Pass to McGrady. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jordan to the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Carter outside. McGrady with the ball. 3-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half Court shots from both leagues. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So it's San Antonio now. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Carter. He's out there with Tracy McGrady. Gobert is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Eaton in at the 4 spot. Now the 76ers with it. Artest with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Jordan kicks to Mobley.
San Antonio foul. Mark Eaton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Gobert.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Pass to Eaton. Now Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eaton, covered by Mobley. Outside Carter, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Howard kicks to Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They push it up 4 on 3. The 17-footer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter with a screen on Leonard. McGrady buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Artest the pass to Mobley. Jordan kicks to Artest. Pass to Jordan. Deflects the pass. Outside Leonard for the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. McGrady outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so Jordan will bring it up for Philadelphia. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here is Carter. He's got 5. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got 8.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Carter against Artest. Outside Leonard. No good that time.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
McGrady passes to Eaton. Now here is Carter. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers trail by 6. It's Howard, top of the key. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mobley sets the pick for Leonard. Eaton grabs the miss.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
To the middle. Gobert the pass to Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Howard is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Artest, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Leonard in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Howard. Back to Jordan. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 6. Wembanyama passes to Carter. Here's Eaton. There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Leonard. Leonard running the floor.
A good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here is Carter. Wembanyama outside. Here's Eaton, covered by Mobley. Basket is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
McGrady with the ball. Leonard picks him up. He gets it to go.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Mobley is screened. Puts up the 3. It misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
McGrady outside. 5 on the clock. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable! Oh, what a finish!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
The 76ers trail by 10. It's deflected. And Wembanyama outside. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jordan fires.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Jordan. Free shot. Shooter three.
Free throw good, Jordan. The second one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within single digits. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Carter with a screen on Artest. And the 3 misses. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Mobley a screen on McGrady. Lets loose a 3. Wembanyama reels it in. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter with a screen on Artest. The shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Layup no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
McGrady a screen on Howard. McGrady against Artest. Now Carter, 3 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
One shot.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
Cleveland to start out. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Wembanyama in at the 3 slot. And here's Carter. Pass to McGrady. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Eaton. Cavaliers with the rebound. Tatum with it. And there's a 3-second violation. And San Antonio has possession. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
That free throw, no good. Kevin Love's checked in for Davis. And he's good on the second. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Carter against Tatum. Pass to Eaton. Here's McGrady. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Yao over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Eaton.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Carter against Tatum. Carter, good.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Tatum from long range. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Eaton. From deep, Wembanyama. They get it back. Carter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Nice D from Tatum.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that. Collective shot.
Outside for Wembanyama. Takes the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pass to Tatum. Back to SGA. The 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McGrady. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis in at power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Tatum, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
SGA passes to Tatum. Outside, SGA. Takes a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Carter inside. Tatum's there. Here's McGrady. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. SGA surveying the D. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tatum can't hit. San Antonio leading. Here's Carter. Nice D from Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside, SGA from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Spurs. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Eden. And here's Carter. Davis with a rebound.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
SGA passes to Tatum, and he's going for the lob. There's 1:12 left to play in the first half. Carter on the wing. Pass to McGrady. They still need this. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. They set the pick. Here's Yao, defended by Gobert. Here's McGrady. Five on the clock. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Eaton in at the force line. It counts, and the foul! It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting one. Eaton able to go straight through that interior defense to get the score, holding nothing back.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Up line for one.
One shot.
And, you know, Eaton at 7'4", this guy typically overpowers defenses with his size. He's an excellent shot blocker and also rebounds pretty well.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. McGrady to pass to Eaton. Now Wembanyama. Now Carter, hounded by Tatum. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Using the size. Gobert.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Now Tatum puts it up. Good as the jump shot falls. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Worthy. Here's Yao. Davis, the pass to Tatum. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Wembanyama, the pass to McGrady. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to McGrady. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Tatum. McGrady grabs a miss. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Carter. SGA covering. To the right side. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The three from Wembanyama. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Picked by Carter. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Tatum. Back to SGA. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Carter. Shoots. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 9 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside, SGA. The three is up. SGA knocks down a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Has not stopped.
The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Cleveland, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Anthony Davis. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Yao in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Davis. Here's Worthy. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Davis finds Tatum. Here's SGA. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The Spurs call time. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Wembanyama. SGA with a steal. Here's a pass to Tatum. He shoots. Oh, it's off. Spurs trail by 9. Here's McGrady. He launches. And Gobert showing some mobility. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Nope. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Tatum with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off from 3.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Here's McGrady. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wembanyama screen. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Tatum. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis a screen.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
For your Cavaliers, Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And it's the Spurs ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Cleared away by Davis.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Tatum outside. Takes a 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs trail by 10. Drives to the hoop. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Now here's SGA.
Come on, man. How do you even guard Yao Ming? No wonder he draws so many fouls. This dude is skilled and humongous.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Yao Ming.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. It's both from the stripe. The Spurs call time. Throws it down. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's loose for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, Yao used all of his body there setting that screen.
Here's McGrady.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
go.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson is out there with Mutombo. Then it's James. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Jokic finds Thompson. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Robinson. Over Thompson. Rebound by the Kings. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Stolen by Thompson. And now here he comes, Kirilenko leading the break. Pass to Jokic. Back to Kirilenko. Now here's Jokic. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. It's a three-point game. Pass to LeBron. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Heat ball.
LeBron. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Robinson against Jokic. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. From outside, off the mark. Outside, James. Edwards passes to James. And here is Mutombo. Pass to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Kirilenko kicks to Jokic. Back to Kirilenko. Now Thompson. James covering. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Edwards against Thompson. Pass to Mutombo. Jokic with the steal. Down low. Kirilenko kicks to Jokic. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
First team time.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Edwards looking it over. Inside, here's Mutombo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Pass to Jokic. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Gilbert Arenas is out there with Jokic. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Kirilenko in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Johnson. Andre Kirilenko unable to get his shot to go. And they double up James. Here's Mutombo, and he hits it to tie the game up. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Outside for Arenas. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Arenas penetrating. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Heat with the lead. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Mutombo's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And here's Jokic. Over Robinson. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to LeBron. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Johnson with it, picked up by Thompson. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another shot. Here's Mutombo. Olajuwon with the block. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
.50 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Mutombo up top. Back to Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mutombo is screened on Arenas to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Mutombo misses. Now Kirilenko. The shot comes out, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Dikembe Mutombo. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Miami trailing. On the court for the Heat, they've got Edwards. Mutombo is out there with Robinson. And it's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Outside Arenas. Back to Jokic. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Edwards, that's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson sets the pick for Jokic. Pass to Arenas. Timeout called by the Kings.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Miami on defense. 5 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Count the basket.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Johnson dishes to LeBron. Inside, Mutombo. It's hauled in by the Kings. Thompson with it. Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
The Kings trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Thompson for the tie. It's a hand on it. Jokic on the foul. Jokic has got 7.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
James looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul. Robinson a screen on Arenas. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. A minute 20 left in the third. Kirilenko the pass to Jokic. Lock at 6. Pass to Arenas. Shoots over James.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Down low and stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Arenas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on David Robinson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Robinson up top. He's defended by Olajuwon. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Edwards gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Johnson against Arenas. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Jokic. Sacramento again missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings ahead. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jokic is out there with Arenas. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Thompson. And it's Kirilenko in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Jokic. The shot misses. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Edwards against Kirilenko. Pass to James. And they double up James. Outside Edwards. Doesn't get that one. The Kings leading. Layup no good. And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Arenas against Robinson. Now Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Heat call time. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Miami's coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, James. Edwards, a screen on Kirilenko. Jokic pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 3. Jokic draws the double. Jokic sets the screen for Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Mutombo sets a screen. Can't get it to go.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Jokic.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Nikolai.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Heat trail by 6. Edwards from 19. That one goes.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
The 19-foot shot. That one goes. Count it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Edwards defending. Thompson is double. Outside Jokic. Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Edwards. Smooth move on the jam. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jokic with the screen on James. Arenas up top. Covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. Good! Lays it right in there. And there's the 3. So the Kings win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you next time.
And it'll be the Kings off the tip. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Stephen Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Now here's Jokic. Sacramento passing it around. And the three off target. Butler with the ball. Outside, Hill. Here he goes. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Here's Arenas. Pass to Jokic. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Hill. Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Hill against Jokic. Pass to Arenas. Fires from deep. The rebound by Duncan.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Curry passes to Hill. Inside. Here's Gilmore. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Andre Kirilenko. One shot.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Duncan. And here's Curry. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Step an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Thompson outside. Here's Arenas. Three-pointer, no good. Curry against Thompson. Here's Gilmore. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Jokic. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Thompson against Curry. Now Butler. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
A nice shot by Kirilenko.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hits the three-pointer. Curry's got 7.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Thompson passes to Jokic. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Arenas. Butler covering. 4 on the clock. The deep 3. Arenas' shot is off. The Lakers lead by 4. On the wing, Curry, defended by Thompson. Curry against Thompson. Fires the 3. That won't go either for Curry. And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Butler out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Pass to Arenas. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. Back to Hill. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's Arenas. Butler covering. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Kirilenko. Puts up a 3. Arenas' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Butler finds Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Butler taking his time here. Back to Curry. Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
It's very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Kirilenko. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Here's Duncan. Still without a bucket. Now here's Curry. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Arenas. Now Jokic. Good work defensively by Hill. The Lakers lead by 5. Out to the right wing. Butler passes to Duncan. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Kirilenko. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Lakers lead by 3. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Arenas in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Back to Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Curry's shot is off. Hill against Jokic. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Arenas. Sacramento passing it around. His first shot coming late. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. With the step back. Hill, the pass to Butler. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Pass to Thompson. They set the screen. Here's Kirilenko. And here's Jokic. Over Hill. Jokic, no good. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Arenas passes to Kirilenko. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Los Angeles ball.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Curry against Thompson. Back to Curry. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Arenas. That one goes. Count it. Arenas has got 5 now.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Butler. And Butler inside.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Arenas. 5 points in the game. Jokic, the screen. Pass to Kirilenko. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Curry. Jokic against Hill. Here's Arenas. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Shoots.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Pass to Arenas. Here's Kirilenko. Check by Hill. Shot clock at 2. Kirilenko, no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Butler. Outside, Hill. And there's the screen. Pulls up. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Arenas. Give him 8. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. There's the block. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Lakers on top, up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Stephen Curry. Also Jimmy Butler out there. And it's Hill in at the 3. Jokic shot is good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Hill. They set a pick. Rebound by Sacramento. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. It's deflected. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
The Kings call timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys,
great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Arenas. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, the shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Curry. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The 15-footer. Oh, it misses. And so here's Sacramento. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Curry with a steal. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Kings trail by 6. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
For your Kings, Nikola Jokic.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. Good on both.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Lakers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Curry! Can't hit it. Here's Arenas. Butler covering. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Now Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Curry. From downtown. Jokic pulls it down.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Thompson against Curry. Jacks up a three. Shot's no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now Jokic to tie it up. The big man, Jokic.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Lakers call timeout. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Curry against Thompson. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Hill. Oh, off target from downtown. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Stephen Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. Curry. Jokic with a rebound. Here's Arenas. Outside Thompson. Jokic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Picked it out of midair. Butler. Now Curry. Here's Duncan. Clock at 6. Now Curry from deep. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Here's Arenas. Butler covering.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
The Kings call timeout. Fires, and the 3 misses. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Curry against Thompson. That misses.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Now Jokic. Outside Thompson. Oh, missed on the tray. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Gilbert Arenas. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Kings call time here. They're behind by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Butler. Duncan is out there with Hill. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Curry against Worthy. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Los Angeles ball.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Butler passing to Duncan. Over Davis. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Butler.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Tatum on the wing. That shot off the mark.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Kept alive. Outside for Curry. Drops in the tray.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he nails the jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Shots good by Gilmore.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Tatum. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And the Lakers with possession here. Outside Curry. Shoots over Worthy. Again, the Lakers.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Tatum. SGA on the wing. Pass to Yao. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Butler passes to Duncan. And here is Curry. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Curry's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the flat iron and down. He's got 6.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. No good on that one. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Hill, Butler out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Duncan, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And so Curry will bring it up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Hill. Count that one.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort, and the layup good by Young.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Butler passes to Hill. Duncan with a screen on Tatum. Elbow shot is on the way, and he drops that one in. Hill's got his second basket.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
And stolen by Butler. Curry passes to Gilmore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Worthy. Nothing on the board, and he gets the bucket.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Butler passes to Duncan. On its way from Curry for 2. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Tatum. Here's Yao. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Yao's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Butler passes to Hill. Outside Butler. It's back to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Duncan dishes to Hill. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists now in this one.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Hill. Duncan kicks to Butler. There's a good screen. Back to Duncan. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Yao. Worthy out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Tatum in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Worthy with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5 over Butler. Off target on the outside leaner.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Duncan outside. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down. And SGA has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Tatum. Inside Tatum.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Well, they're passing to Duncan. Pass to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th assist in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Here's Yao. Misses from close range.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
The kick out to Hill. Duncan outside. Butler feeling out of it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. And Tatum pulls it down.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Now, here's Worthy. Outside, Davis. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's tipped. Los Angeles leading by 5. Releases. Hill, no good. Outside, SGA, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Worthy. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hill. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Lakers leading by 5. Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer, drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Tatum. Back to SGA. Yao with a screen on Butler. Pass to Davis. On the wing, Worthy. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Worthy's got his second bucket. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Duncan. Back to Curry. Shoots over Worthy. Curry, good. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Davis with a screen on Butler. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Hill, and it's Duncan, and it's Gilmore in at the center.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Tatum. Here's Worthy, and it's blocked. Hill kicks to Duncan. Outside Curry. Now, Duncan. And Duncan gets double-teamed. 6 to shoot. Up top, Curry. Covered by Worthy. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout. Cavaliers.
Start it.
Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen on what the Cavaliers coach was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's SGA. Tatum outside. Another chance. Strong move off the glass.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Here's Duncan. Butler.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Curry against Worthy. Outside Curry. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Curry against Worthy. Fires away from outside. Trained from outside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Davis. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Here's Curry.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Tatum. From deep. With the tip. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
Curry with it. Worthy defending. Puts it up from deep. Rebounded by Tatum.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Intercepted. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Tatum on the wing. Duncan defending. Right side Tatum. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.